pop quiz. When it comes to public lands, which approach allows people to use natural resources while still protecting them for the future? Is it preservation, conservation, or both? Keep your answer in mind. To figure that out, we need to understand why this debate exists in the first place. As the human population grows, we use more land and more resources, and public lands become a major point of tension. In this video, you'll learn the difference between conservation and preservation, and by the end, you'll know the answer to our pop quiz. Let's start by defining the two ideas. Conservation and preservation sound similar, but they're not the same. They're two different viewpoints about how people should interact with nature, especially on land that belongs to everyone. We'll begin with the idea that allows the use of resources under clear rules. First, conservation. Conservation means that people can use natural resources as long as we manage them responsibly. The big idea is sustainability, meeting needs today without wrecking the supply for future generations. Here's a simple way to picture that idea. Think of nature like a bank account. You can take some out, but you also have to protect the system so it keeps replenishing, like replanting forests, limiting harvests, and preventing pollution. If you only withdraw, you eventually hit zero. Here's a conservation-style example. A forest managed for timber. Instead of clear-cutting everything at once, managers might remove some trees, protect soil and streams, and replant. The goal is that the forest keeps functioning and keeps providing wood over and over. Before we go further, let's clear up a misunderstanding. Conservation does not mean use it up. It means use it wisely. If the land is mismanaged, the forest can be damaged and the whole conservation plan fails. This idea didn't appear out of nowhere. People shaped it. A major leader of the conservation movement in the United States was Gifford Pinchot. He believed forests were valuable resources, and that government should manage them so people can benefit without destroying them. As the country expanded, many forests were being clear-cut, meaning all the trees were removed at the same time. Pinchot argued for smarter management and helped shape the organization that became the U.S. Forest Service. Under conservation-minded management, the federal government increased how much land it managed. So far, conservation means responsible use of resources, and sustainability means meeting today's needs while protecting future supply. Now, let's compare that with preservation. Ready to lock it in? Tap the link for study guides and flashcards on this topic so you can keep learning without missing a beat. Preservation takes a different approach. Preservation is stricter. Preservation says public lands and natural resources should not be consumed by humans and should be protected in their natural, pristine form. If conservation treats nature like a carefully managed workshop, preservation treats it more like a museum. People can visit and enjoy it, but the goal is to keep it unchanged, not to take resources from it. The reasoning behind preservation goes even deeper. Preservationists often argue that land has intrinsic value, meaning it's valuable, simply because it exists, not just because of what it can provide us. One of the most famous preservationists was John Muir, a Scottish immigrant who loved Yosemite and argued for complete protection of special wild places. His influence also shaped organizations. Muir pushed for protecting land for enjoyment and inspiration, not for extracting goods. He helped create the Sierra Club in 1892, an organization that advocates for preserving and protecting public lands. Here's a preservation-style example. A protected national park area where activities like cutting trees or mining are generally not allowed. People can still access it, but mainly to hike, learn, and experience the natural beauty. real life, the situation isn't always one or the other. A common mistake is thinking one is always good and the other is always bad. Real policies can mix ideas, like limiting resource use in one zone while keeping another zone totally protected. The key difference is the goal, managed use versus keeping nature pristine. Let's do a quick step through. Ask, what's the main goal for this land? If the plan allows extracting resources with rules that protect future supply, that's conservation. If the plan avoids extracting resources and focuses on keeping the area unchanged, that's preservation. Back to our pop quiz. Which approach allows people to use natural resources while still protecting them for the future? The answer is conservation. Conservation allows resource use, but under careful management, so future generations aren't left with nothing. Now let's bring it back to the big picture. Conservation means responsible, sustainable use of natural resources. Preservation means keeping nature in a pristine state, with humans mainly visiting for enjoyment and inspiration. The difference is the goal, managed use for the long term versus protection from consumption. Now that you've watched the video, let's see how much you remember. Head to the link in the description, where you'll find Quizlet content made just for you.